Hey, welcome back to another episode of Productive and Not Busy. My podcast covers all kinds of topics that'll help you become more productive and less busy, which means more money, more time, and less stress. I had a conversation with some friends last night talking about being kind and being a kind person and how that rubs off on people, and how if you do it enough and do it coming from a genuine place, that you truly can alter people's attitudes towards others. One major benefit of kindness is that the love spreads both ways. It's a win-win situation. A 2018 study focused on employees at a specific company. Workers were asked to either A, perform acts of kindness for colleagues, or B, count the number of kind acts they received from coworkers. And you know what? The results showed that those who received acts of kindness became happier, demonstrating the value and the benevolence of the receiver. However, those who delivered the acts of kindness benefited even more than the receiver. It's not because not only did they show a similar trend towards increased happiness, but they also had a boost in life and job satisfaction, as well as a decrease in depression. It's a proven fact. Furthermore, the effects of kindness were contagious. Those colleagues on the receiving end of the acts of kindness ended up spontaneously paying it forward themselves and doing nice things for other colleagues. This study suggests the ripple effect really is one of the benefits of being nice. Studies backed up the power of kindness. In another, researchers asked members of the public to either perform acts of kindness, such as opening doors for strangers, for 1 month, or to perform acts of kindness for themselves, such as treating themselves to a new purchase of something special. The researchers measured the participants' level of so-called psychological flourishing and their emotional, psychological, and social well-being at the start and the end of the experiment. By the end, those who had carried out acts of kindness had higher levels of psychological wellness compared to those who acted kindly towards themselves. Kindly acts also led to higher levels of positive emotions. Meanwhile, I found in another study incorporated cold, hard cash to test the powers of kindness. Researchers gave the participants either $5 or $20, which they had to spend either on themselves or on others before the end of the day. Then they measured the participants' happiness levels before giving them the money, and then called them on the phone in the evening. You know what the results were? Those who had spent the money were happier than those who used the money for their own needs. So science and studies show that being kind and helpful clearly has a positive uplifting effect on those carrying out the act. But what exactly is happening to you when you help someone out? Here's a couple of keys in which the physical benefits of kindness can be felt. When you do kind acts for other people, so-called happiness hormones are released, boosting your attitude. The brain is responsible for feelings that have feelings of well-being and satisfaction. The endorphin levels also rise, leading to a phenomenon known as the helper's high. Another physical benefit of kindness is that it can help to lower anxiety. Social anxiety is associated with a low positive effect, which relates to an individual's experience of positive moods, such as joy, interest, and alertness. There was a 4-week study on this, and it was done on the happiness from the University of British Columbia, found that participants who engaged in acts of kindness displayed major increases in their positive effect levels, right, that were maintained during the study and duration. Inflammation in the body is linked to numerous health problems, including chronic pain, diabetes, obesity, and migraines. For the older generation, at least, volunteering as an act of kindness may be of benefit to reducing inflammation, believe it or not. In fact, according to one study of older adults aged 57 to 85, volunteering manifested the strongest association with lower levels of inflammation. So knowing this, why aren't more people benefiting from the power of kindness? Why aren't more people making a conscious effort to change the lives of others? For one, in our fast-paced world, being business owners, salespeople, mothers, fathers, caretakers, compassion often ends up taking a back seat to self-interest, and basically everybody's about themselves. People don't seem to take the time to stop and help others or even notice what's going on, as we're often wrapped up in our own lives. Also, some people believe that showing kindness and compassion is a weakness, and that drives me crazy, and will only lead to being taken advantage of if they do it. But the truth is, it's in our DNA to show kindness. In fact, we're the only mammals with an extended gestation period. And while other animals rely on support for a short period before becoming self-reliant, we depend on the care of our caregivers to provide our needs. Indeed, kindness is a fundamental to human existence. We're literally wired for it. Kindness is not something that demands hard work or huge amounts of time. It's something that all of us can strive to achieve every day. And knowing that the power of kindness and its benefits are immense for ourselves and not just the receiver, why wouldn't you want to help others more and make it a habit? Kindness is easy. Give it a try. The world will be a better place for it.
You've been listening to the Productive, Not Busy podcast. Please hit the subscribe and notification of new episodes button and visit us on social media like Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok for bonus content.